precious souls. Let's find out what you need to know from your higher self, guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Welcome to our happy space. It's another hot day, beautiful autumn day. Hope you're savoring every moment of it. Spirit, what does the collective watching need to know at this time? What's on their mind? They want me to take this. Defeating the devil, low vibrational behaviors. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Maybe a message coming in. Passionate message coming in. Someone who's bringing hope, has done some healing. Let's find out. Someone who may have abused their power and authority. Someone who was very controlling, may still be very controlling. We're going to get more on this, guys. There's a passionate message coming forward. News. They're bringing good news. Good news. I have hope again. I've healed. Ooh, feeling pressure in the third eye, too. Spirit, what else do we need to know? Under the protection of Archangel Michael. For the collective watching. This is fated. This person coming forward. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. So this is someone who operated in lower vibrational frequencies, someone who may have had addictions, didn't choose to do the healing, but now they're coming forward with this message of new hope. And I feel like, yeah, they're still struggling with control issues. It's fated that they come forward. They won't be having this victory with you. In fact, I feel like they're trying to hold you back. They're worried that you're going to move on without them. This has been a consistent message, but they're very unhappy where they are at this time. I hear that the path that they chose was not as rosy as it appealed in their noggin when they were first looking at it, when they were comparing, when they were choosing paths. Thank you, Spirit. This person's still manipulative, but they want to come out of this feeling abandoned. They want to come out of this feeling of lack. They want to, I feel like they're pulling on your energy. But yeah, because it's throwing you off balance. Let's get a little more. Spirit, what else do we need to know at this time? Get the devil in reverse, please. A little more on the devil in reverse, Spirit. This is someone who operated with others, with groups of individuals that operated in very low vibrational frequencies. Cue the confirmation. This is someone who may have even been a part of groups that may not have had your best interest at heart, or they were listening to the advice of others, which didn't align with their highest aspirations, their highest timeline. So they were taking the advice of others who really didn't have a clue, because they were operating in lower vibrations. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get the Page of Wands, Spirit? A little more. A little more. Spirit, come through with the message. Page of Wands. What is the message coming forward? This passionate message. Hey, guess what? I've got a new perspective, is what they're going to come forward and say. I'm seeing the light now. I'm seeing that these people were trying to hold me back so that they could continue to tap into my energy because it served them. And don't go on. Don't move on without me, right? The Star, Spirit, Star. Oh, they want me to shuffle this even better yet. Yeah, they're breaking through some cycles. They're starting to see that the people they've surrounded themselves with didn't have their best interest at heart, and that they were very unhealed. In seeing that, that helped them break through a cycle. one that they were refusing to see earlier, and it gave them strength to move forward and start facing their ego head on. And they're not completely healed, but they started to have this new perspective about, maybe this is why I always believed so little about myself, or struggled with self-confidence, or struggled with, you know, committing with others, because I've been listening to these low vibrational people. So they did some healing with regard to their ego. And it's given them the strength to move forward with this message of passion. Passionate new beginning they want with you. Emperor in reverse, Spirit. This will be shocking for you, but I do feel like they had a tower moment brought into their life because they wouldn't let go of control. Thank you, Spirit. This individual is used to feeling like they need to be in control of everything. They also might have had father issues that they hadn't healed beyond. They were forced to look at these. They were forced to look at their inability to just release control and let live. Like, it's not all about your way or the highway. There's something to do with this. I want more on that tower, please, Spirit. More on the tower, please, Spirit. Oh, if and when this person comes forward with this message, you're asked just to not be reactive. They might try to get a reaction out of you. They might try to shock you with something to try to keep control of you. They might be looking for a reaction. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you for that beautiful channel. This is fated. And this is so that you can see that you did the right thing when you walked away. You did the right thing. Everything you did was correct. By cutting ties and moving beyond this person had no other choice but to look at themselves in the mirror and say what needs healing. They couldn't avoid it anymore. So really, it was a beautiful exchange, albeit unwittingly, between the two of you to help you both grow and learn and see beyond your insecurities, fears, and learn by being triggered. You were each other's tower moment, but they had to learn to relinquish control, to let things go. Thank you, Spirit. Not to hold things so tightly. Healthy detachment, but also not being the avoidant. You can't avoid your emotions. You have to run through them. You have to process them. You have to look at them. You have to look at all the little things that you might have carried shame over, that you've done, or that you feel about yourself, because these were all labels put on you by others, and so long as you identify with them, they will continue to be your reality. Thank you, Spirit. Very awesome channeled messages. Okay, the Wheel of Fate, they're saying that was from breaking through this cycle. This is something you were fated together with this person to catapult each other into this healing, to start getting the wheel turning back in your favor, coming out of this abandonment issues, realizing it was you who abandoned yourself all along, and this person needs to see the same, that it's been themselves who's been self-sabotaging and abandoning their own needs and wants and desires in life, constantly reliving the same kind of, they don't like to communicate. They don't want to come forward and communicate this truth. I can feel it when I'm trying to talk. They let themselves down, but they tried to project their own wounds on you, tried to blame you to these other groups of individuals because they didn't want to face it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So that's the Wheel of Fortune, okay? You were fated to overcome this cycle. You knew when you came here that you'd have the strength and the power to do so. Okay, what about the Six of Wands in reverse? So they were trying to stop you from moving forward and celebrating and being celebrated and seen. Is there anything else you want to add to that, Spirit? They didn't want you to have all this beautiful attention without them. Yeah, they really didn't want you to move on. And you had to stand your ground. Look at the little bee. Oh, you can't see it, I don't think. There's a little bee right on my on my phone. Can you see him? It's a little baby bee. Come on. Okay, there it is. Out you go. You're going to have to go that way, okay? They didn't want you to have strong, healthy boundaries, but you did. You stood up and you said, no, this is what I want to achieve in my life. And if you're going to try to stop it, if you're going to try to slow it down, you need to go. Doesn't matter how much I care about you and what you want. It's about what I need to do on my path. So standing your ground, and if this person comes forward and brings forward any message, you need to remain firm and maybe do a little explaining, in a calm fashion a peaceful fashion, explaining exactly what their behaviors did to you. So it's clear. Yes, thank you, Spirit. That's important. That is very important. The Sun in reverse. They were, you steal my sunshine. This is what I hear coming through. They were stealing your sunshine. They wanted to be the brightest star in the crowd. They did not like that you were shining brighter. And now they're watching from the sidelines, and they don't like that you're having this massive glow up, that you're really starting to be seen and heard and shining so much. Not just like the star, which is in the upper ear, but like the sun. So they're trying to block anybody else seeing you. They're trying to block your opportunities. They're using manipulative tactics, a lot of manipulative tactics, even energy work and spell work. Wouldn't put it past this person, because they're really struggling. They don't want you to move on with it. Then they've tried to do a little bit of the healing. They've started to see they need to tame their ego, but they're really struggling. It's like, but I don't want to. This is what I'm seeing, but I don't want to. I'll do it when I want. I'll do what I want when I want. Like, this person has still some ego issues is what I'm seeing. You're moving on. You know, you got this person finally out of your energy. You're moving out of this, when you were going through these financial struggles. Oh, I just feel this beautiful breeze comes and just gives it this relief. Thank you, Spirit. It's relief. You're stepping into this relief period where you no longer will abandon yourself for anybody. And you're going to start creating more wealth and stability for yourself. You won't be feeling left out in the cold, because you're the person that you have the best company with. You don't need other people to give you that kind of gratification or praise, or, you know, you love you. You're amazing. You're intensely energetic, powerful. You can manifest anything. People love being in your energy. You don't need anybody to tell you this. You already know this. Spirit, is there anything else we need to know at this time? All you need to do is quit blocking the things that are trying to come in for you, okay? So you might be sitting on the fence on which direction to go, because you're just fresh out of this and you're just getting to know this beautiful new version of yourself. And they're saying, don't be so defensive that you're blocking all the good stuff coming in now. Use your discernment. You're very smart. Extremely smart. You've seen the truth. You can speak the truth, and you don't have to block everything out of your existence. But if this person comes forward, I think you'll know what to do. There's no more, oh, you still might be wondering, are you sure that this person wasn't some soulmate that I meant to? No, I'm not feeling it, guys, but use your discernment. It's your decision that needs to be made, and I'm not allowed to interrupt. I'm not allowed to interfere with this. Is there any more guidance we can give moving forward, though? It will be your decision, and either way, I feel like you're going to come out on top, but it's with which path do you want to do it? There are certain things you came here to do that are fated, to learn and to be a part of, and I'm hearing to be the leader in. Thank you, Spirit. You get to choose who comes with you. But again, it's for you. Which best resonates with you? Which one will make your life more enjoyable? Okay, will it be which person? There will be many suitors coming forward. And I think you could feel this in your energy. Don't take the first one. Don't take any of them if they don't feel right. There will be one. You're not meant to walk this journey alone. But right now, just be so content in the fact that you are truly the emperor and empress within. You found this beautiful balance. It's so exciting. It's so beautiful. I love it. But this person coming forward is fated. It is a part of some destined meeting, rejoining, reuniting, not to stay together, but to bring you this choice. Anything else, Spirit? They're doing a lot of channeling. Anything else? Again, they're just saying, remember who you are. You've done so much healing. They're just saying, remember, you're so bright. You're not even of this earth, okay? You know this deep down inside. You've never felt like this is home. But you're meant to enjoy this human experience with this incredible power you've got within, and help others have hope again, to see that there's so much more than what we've been programmed to believe, to bring hope into this world, into every little mind that you come into contact with, every single person, to show them how brightly they could shine if they only release control, quit fighting and buying into these programs that we've been constantly shoved in our head, and show them how to shine too. This is fated. I'm so happy for you. This is beautiful. remember who you are. You bring hope. You're a shining star. You've done the healing, and now you can show other people how to do this. And I'm pretty sure no one can manipulate you to believe anything else. I'm very proud of you. You've got this. Keep shining.